What is up, everybody? JT Dangerous here once again. I am back to do my Week 5 NFL predictions. Now, Week 4 just ended tonight on Monday Night Football with the Pittsburgh Steelers getting their first victory of the season over the Cincinnati Bengals. So Week 4 is in the books, and we're now into Week 5 of the NFL season, and it only gets tougher from here. So I am very excited to do my Week 5 predictions for you guys this evening, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into Week 5 after a very bad Week 4, we went 7-8. So our 3-week winning streak is over. Disappointed, yes, but there's always room for improvement this week. So hopefully in this video we will get back on the winning track and start a brand new winning streak. Hopefully. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my 2 other videos I put up on the channel today, guys, definitely go check them out. If you haven't, this is the 3rd video of the day, the final video in the month of September, but there will be another video up this week. So hopefully you guys will be able to watch all these videos. Always show your support on the channel by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your NFL teams in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, as a first-time viewer, this is your first video. Boy, big to go in if you're a huge fan of the NFL like myself, and you're ready for Week 5 of the NFL season. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just 2. Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these Week 5 NFL predictions. Starting off with the bias first. Now, if you do have a fantasy football team on ESPN, NFL, or Yahoo Sports, and you have players that have buys, make sure you have suitable replacements for them. Now, the buys this week are for the Detroit Lions and the winless Miami Dolphins, and they need it more than any team. So if you do have any players for the Lions or the Dolphins, God willing you have any players for the Dolphins this season, make sure you have suitable replacements for them for your next fantasy football matchup. So let's start off on Thursday Night Football with an NFC West rivalry showdown between the Los Angeles Rams heading to CenturyLink to face my Seattle Seahawks. Now, the Rams are coming off their most embarrassing loss of the season this year, losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home and giving up 55 points. The Rams are coming in at 3-1, and the Rams are looking to rebound and bounce back on Thursday night against a team they know very well in the NFC West. There on the other side, you have my Seattle Seahawks coming off their big victory over Arizona. We're coming in also at 3-1, and we're looking to finally beat the Rams at home on prime time on Thursday. So coming from me in this NFC West rivalry showdown on Thursday Night Football, when these two teams play, it's always a close battle, and I feel like this is going to be another close showdown as well. But coming from me, it's about time the Seahawks beat the Rams this year. So coming from me, I'm taking my Seattle Seahawks and Russell Wilson to get it done at home and defeat the Los Angeles Rams on Thursday Night Football in a close one. And now the Sunday slate, which starts at 10 a.m. here on the West Coast, 1 p.m. on the East Coast. Starting off with the Battle of the Cats between the Jacksonville Jaguars heading to Charlotte to face the Carolina Panthers. Now, the Jaguars are coming off their late game winning field goal over the Denver Broncos on the road on Sunday. They're coming in 2-2, and they're looking to continue the winning ways with another road victory. There on the side, you have the Carolina Panthers coming off their big victory over the Houston Texans. And once again, their backup quarterback won the game for them in Kyler Allen. And who would have thought this kid would be this good now when Carolina needed a quarterback that can actually win? And Carolina is coming in also at 2-2, and they're looking to continue the winning ways at home. So coming from me in this Battle of the Cats showdown, I'm going to go with Kyler Allen and the Carolina Panthers to continue the winning ways and defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars in a close one. And now the next matchup. It is my New England Patriots heading to Landover to face the Washington Redskins. Now, my Patriots are coming off a very ugly victory over the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. We're coming in undefeated at 4-0. We're on top of the AFC East like we should be. But a lot of people would say that Buffalo gave us a fight. But hey, a win's a win. How ugly it may seem, a W is a W. Even Tom Brady didn't have his best game, but our defense stepped up once again for us. And the Patriots are looking to continue the winning ways on the road and remain undefeated. There on the side, you have the Washington Redskins coming off their loss to the New York Giants. They're coming in 0-4, and they're looking to get their first victory of the season over the reigning Super Bowl champs. And really hoping that Dwayne Haskins starts, because it could be a Big Ten battle between Tom Brady, who played at Michigan, facing Dwayne Haskins, who played at Ohio State. So coming from me in this matchup, I think this is a no-brainer. I'm taking my New England Patriots to get it done on the road, remain undefeated, and defeat Dwayne Haskins and the Washington Redskins in a blowout. And now the next matchup, it is the Buffalo Bills heading to Nashville to face the Tennessee Titans. Now the Buffalo Bills are coming off their heartbreaking loss at home to my New England Patriots on Sunday. They're coming in at 3-1 and they're looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. The other side, you have the Tennessee Titans coming off their big victory over the Atlanta Falcons, and the Titans are looking to continue the winning ways. So coming from me in this matchup, I'm going to go with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills to rebound and bounce back on the road and defeat the Tennessee Titans. And now the next matchup. It is an AFC North rivalry showdown between two teams that hate each other's guts. The Baltimore Ravens heading to Hines to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now the Baltimore Ravens are coming off their most embarrassing loss on Sunday, losing to the Cleveland Browns. They're coming in at 2-2, and the Ravens are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road against a team they know very well and hate their guts. The other side, you have the Pittsburgh Steelers coming off their first victory tonight on Monday Night Football over the Cincinnati Bengals, and they definitely saved face with me because if they would have lost that game, they wouldn't have been picked on the channel for a couple weeks. But Pittsburgh got it done. Mason Rudolph got it done. James Conner got it done, and Pittsburgh's looking to continue the winning ways and get their second win of the season against their AFC North rivals, the Ravens. So coming from me in this AFC North rivalry showdown between two teams that hate each other's guts, I'm happy Pittsburgh got their first victory of the season, but coming from me, I got to go with Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens to rebound and bounce back on the road and defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers in a close one. And now the next matchup. It is the Arizona Cardinals heading to Cincinnati to face the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, both teams are coming off losses on Sunday. Arizona losing to my Seattle Seahawks. They're coming in 0-3-1. And the Bengals are coming off their loss tonight on Monday Night Football to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're coming in at 0-4. So both teams are desperately looking to get their first win of the season. So coming from me in this matchup between two winless teams, I want to keep believing in Kyler Murray. As long as they continue to start him, he's been getting gradually better, but the team is just failing him right now. Coming from me, I think this is the week that they get their first win. So I'm going to take Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals to get it done on the road and get their first victory of the season and defeat the winless Cincinnati Bengals. And now the next matchup. It is the Minnesota Vikings heading to Gotham to face the New York Giants. Now the Minnesota Vikings are coming off their embarrassing loss to the Chicago Bears on Sunday. They're coming in at 2-2, and the Vikings are looking to rebound and bounce back. The other side, you have the New York Giants coming off their big victory over the Washington Redskins. They're coming in at 2-2, and once again, Daniel Jones got it done for them. And this will be the second week Saquon Barkley is not going to play for the Giants, so they're going to have to think of some new ways of winning and without him. Because without him, their running game is almost non-existent. So coming from me in this matchup, Daniel Jones versus Kirk Cousins. This should be good, but coming from me, I got to go with the team that actually has a running back right now, and that's Dalvin Cook and the Vikings to defeat the New York Giants in a close one. And now the next matchup. It is a matchup that will be played in London, England between the Chicago Bears facing the Oakland Raiders. Now the Bears are coming off their big victory over the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday. They're coming in at 3-1. But the biggest question coming in for Chicago is, will Mitchell Trubisky be ready to play? Because he did get hurt in that Minnesota game. His arm was in a sling on the sidelines, so they had to put in Chase Daniels, who I saw in Missouri a couple years ago, and he definitely got the win for them. So the biggest question is, will Trubisky play, or will it be Chase Daniels' time once again in Chicago? There is idea of the Oakland Raiders coming off their big victory over the Indianapolis Colts. They're coming in at 2-2, and they're looking to get a big victory here in jolly old England. So coming from me in this matchup in London, England, I got to go with Chase Daniels or Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears to get it done here and defeat the Oakland Raiders. And now the next matchup. It is the Atlanta Falcons heading to Houston to face the Houston Texans. Now the Atlanta Falcons are coming off another loss to the Tennessee Titans on Sunday. They're coming in at 1-3. You talk about a team that's just dead in the water. That's the Atlanta Falcons. And Matt Ryan looks so bad that they had to get Matt Schaub, who was not even in the building, to run out to the field and play for him. And that just shows how much this Falcons team is just dead in the water. And they're looking to rebound and bounce back. There inside, you have the Houston Texans coming off their loss to the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. They're coming in at 2-2, and the Texans are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup, the state of the Falcons is just dead in the water. Ever since that Super Bowl loss to my Patriots, this Falcons team hasn't even been the same team since then. So coming from me, I'm taking Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans to rebound and bounce back at home and defeat the Atlanta Falcons. And now the next matchup. It is an NFC South rivalry showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers heading to the Superdome to face the New Orleans Saints. Now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming off their biggest victory of the season, defeating the Los Angeles Rams on the road on Sunday, putting up a 50 burger with a side of fries, and Jameis Winston had his best game as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer with, I think, it felt like everybody was scoring in that game. Defense was scoring, and Ndamukong Suh had a fumble recovery touchdown against his former team. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming in 2-2, and they're looking to get another big road victory against an NFC South rival. The other side, you have the New Orleans Saints coming off their very lackluster victory over the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football when they scored not one touchdown. It was the Will Lutz show all night on Sunday with 4 field goals, and that was the game. They scored 12 points, and all 12 points were from field goals. Saints are coming in 3-1, but I still believe the Saints are going to have some trouble without Drew Brees. Teddy Bridgewater didn't have his best game, but their defense stepped up. And New Orleans is looking to get a big win at home over their NFC South rivals. So coming from me in this NFC South rivalry showdown, as much as I love Teddy Bridgewater, what I saw with Tampa gives me a little bit of hope. So coming from me, I'm going to go with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to get it done on the road and defeat the New Orleans Saints in a close one. And now the next matchup. It is the New York Jets heading to Philly to face the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the Jets are coming off a bye in Week 4, and they're looking to get their first win of the season coming off of a bye on the road. The other side, you have the Philadelphia Eagles coming off their big win over the Green Bay Packers on Thursday Night Football. Carson Wentz looked good finally, and the Eagles are looking to continue the winning ways at home. So coming from me in this matchup, I'm going to go with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles to get it done on the road, get it done at home, and defeat the New York Jets. And now the next matchup. It is an AFC West rivalry showdown between the winless Denver Broncos heading to Los Angeles to face the Los Angeles Chargers. Now the Denver Broncos are coming off once again losing at a last-second field goal on Sunday, losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They lost to the Bears the week before by a late second field goal, and the Jacksonville Jaguars did the same exact thing. And Denver is just looking for something right now. They're looking for a prayer. And if I was John Elway, I would just say, you know what, I'm coming out of retirement. I'm going to play for the Broncos, and we're going to win all of our games. But that's just not going to happen. Joe Flacco, great quarterback in Baltimore, but he is just shit in Denver. And it seems like Denver is going to need a miracle or just tank the season and hope to get the #1 draft pick. And they're looking to get their first win of the season over their AFC West rivals on the road. There is how you have the Chargers coming off their victory over the Miami Dolphins. What else is new? The Dolphins are shit. They're coming in at 2-2, and they're looking to get a big win at home against their AFC West rivals. So coming from me in this AFC West rivalry showdown, I think you already know I'm taking Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers to continue the winning ways and defeat the winless Denver Broncos. And now the next matchup. It is the Green Bay Packers heading to Jerry Dome to face the Dallas Cowboys. Now the Packers are coming off their loss to the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday night. They're coming in at 3-1, and the Packers are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. The other side of the Dallas Cowboys coming off their embarrassing loss to the New Orleans Saints on Sunday Night Football when they only scored a field goal and a rushing touchdown from Zeke. That was the Cowboys' offense in that game. They only scored 10 points. That's it. They look like a joke, and they are also coming in at 3-1, and the Cowboys looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this NFC showdown, Aaron Rodgers versus Dak and Zeke and Witten and Amari Cooper. Need I say more? I'm going to take Dak and Zeke and the Cowboys to get it done on the road, get it done at home, rebound and bounce back, and defeat the Green Bay Packers. And now the Sunday night matchup, pitting the Indianapolis Colts heading to Arrowhead to face the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Colts are coming off their loss to the Oakland Raiders on Sunday. They didn't look good. They're coming in 2-2. Jacoby Brissett did have a good game, but they just fell short. And Indianapolis is looking to rebound and bounce back and get a big win on the road against an undefeated team that they know very well. The other side, you have the undefeated Chiefs coming off their victory over the Detroit Lions on Sunday. They nearly lost that game to the Lions, if you can believe it. But once again, Patrick Mahomes was clutch in the fourth like he's always been in the regular season. But when it comes to the postseason, that's a different story. And the Kansas City Chiefs are looking to remain undefeated and get a big win at home on Sunday night. So coming from me in the Sunday night matchup between two AFC teams, so hard to pick against Kansas City in the regular season, especially at home, because Mahomes is on a whole nother level in the regular season. So coming from me, I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs to get it done at home, remain undefeated, and defeat the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday Night Football. And now the Monday night matchup, pitting the Cleveland Browns heading to San Francisco to face the San Francisco 49ers. Now the Cleveland Browns are coming off their blowout victory over the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday. They're coming in at 2-2, and I got to give a special shout out to the only person that actually picked the Browns to win that game on last week's video. His name is Jared Jablonski. If I'm saying your name wrong, Jared, I'm sorry. But he was the only person in the comment section in last week's video that picked the Browns to beat the Baltimore Ravens. He also picked the Chargers. He also picked the Lions to beat the Chargers and the Lions to beat the Eagles. So he's been on upset specials for a couple weeks on the channel. So I definitely got to give him a shout out for that and continue those upset specials, my friend. But Cleveland looked good. I mean, Nick Chubb had one hell of a game on the ground with 3 touchdowns. And the Browns are looking to get another big win on the road on Monday night. Their other side, you have the San Francisco 49ers coming off their bye in Week 4. They're coming in undefeated at 3-0, and they're looking to come off a bye with a big victory on prime time. So coming from me in this matchup on Monday Night Football, I think this is the Niners' first real test of the season. Yes, they're 3-0, but who have they beaten? They haven't beaten a lot of top-tier teams. So this is the Niners' biggest test. So coming from me, I'm going to go with Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, and the Cleveland Browns to get it done on the road and defeat the undefeated San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football. And those are my Week 5 NFL predictions. Now, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below. Who do you have winning all these matchups in Week 5? Do you see any big upsets happening? And as always, represent your NFL teams in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you because comments are absolutely always welcome on the channel. I do want to thank you guys so very much for all the support on the channel in the month of September. I cannot say thank you guys enough. We had a huge month this month. With all the videos. I want to thank you guys for all the support watching these videos. I want to welcome all the new subscribers that subscribe to the Dangerous Alliance in the month of September. Again, thank you guys so very much. And we're going into the month of October with big videos for the Major League Baseball postseason, divisionals, championship series. We have Ring of Honor predictions for Glory by Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling predictions for King of Pro Wrestling, and of course, the usual college football predictions and NFL predictions. So hopefully what you guys did in September will continue in the month of October, and hopefully you guys will be along for the ride. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends, of course, super kick! That like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button become part of this bigger and dangerous Alliance. And I will see you guys in a couple days for my Major League Baseball postseason, American League and National League divisional series. Later days, guys. Have a wonderful evening and peace.